It's absolutely perfect. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne now, he'll be excited. He'll be very excited by this. Gundogan. Oh, he's at the outside of the post. We've got away with it there. We've definitely got away with it there. It's such a good position for a free kick. Round the wall, onto the post. De Gea was rooted to the spot. McTominay tried to do something about it. He's thudded the post. I tell you what, we're lucky to only be 1-0 down at the moment. Very lucky to be only 1-0 down. Casemiro in for his intelligence. McSauce doesn't have the adaptability. This reminds me of the time where Pep played without a striker. We fell apart, says Cads. We're playing absolutely dreadful. It's so bad. We're lost out there. Absolutely lost. Man City, whatever you say, they're just on it. Absolutely on it. They're making us look really bad. It was always going to be a test for United, but this first 20 minutes, they're asleep. They're sleepwalking into a Manchester derby here. There's not a lack of efforts. It's not like last season. There's just a lack of quality. There's a lack of cohesion. There's a lack of concentration. De Bruyne, good interception by Martinez. Oh, who's that? Anthony, come on, wake up. You're in Manchester now, not Amsterdam. It's not sit back and relax time. Take your time. Take your time, Sancho. 1-2. Oh, come on, Marcus. Bloody little bit of care, a little bit of attention with the ball. The passing's terrible as well. It's not just we're not picking up the runners. When we get the ball, it's overhitting passes. This is the Premier League. How can you not play a weighted pass in the Premier League? It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. All over the place. We're asleep. Here's Grealish again. Well, we might have to take Delo off. Oh my God. Well, what are we doing? Foden nearly makes it 2. What are we doing? He's got to get Casemiro on. Get Casemiro on now. He's got to do it. It's absolutely shambles. He's got to do it. We're going to get hammered. It's too easy. It's too easy for City at the moment. It could be a massacre. They should be 2-0 up. 100% they should be 2-0 up. They're just going to the byline and cutting back. And when you go into the byline and cutting back, that means the midfield aren't picking up the runners. We're not picking them up. Crossing the channel says it should be 3 or 4-0. Foden, Gundogan, De Bruyne and Grealish are getting the run of the park. And I'm wondering, where's Scott McTominay? Where's Bruno Fernandes? Where's Christian Eriksen? What the fullbacks are doing? Martinez and Varane are just lambs to the slaughter. It's not their job to pick up those players. Their job's to deal with Haaland, not pick up the runners. And I tell you what, I'm shocked. Can I just shock you? I'm shocked because I didn't think this was possible under Ten Hag. I really didn't think it was that possible that we would come into a game like this and play this badly. It's dreadful. They're winning all the 50-50s. Their passing's better. We're losing. It's always about the midfield, Coco's revenge. It's always about the midfield. We are losing that midfield battle. Cannot get the midfield on the ball. What is that by McTominay? What are you doing, mate? What is he doing there? Completely ridiculous pass. What? McTominay and Delo having a mare. They are, unfortunately, they are. And they've been two of our better, most improved players this year. But they are. What's that by Rashford as well? What is Rashford doing there? And Malasia's getting booked. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Both fullbacks booked. What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? I've got no idea. Answers on a postcard. What is wrong with us today? We fell asleep. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. It's unbelievable. I've seen relegation teams come to the Etihad and play better than this. Oh dear. Wow. You know what? We were worried. We were worried when after the Queen's passing, we didn't play for 4 weeks, whether we'd lose the momentum and the consistency. I think you can say safely that those concerns were genuine because we look like a bunch of strangers here. We look absolutely dreadful. The positional sense is terrible. The passing is terrible. The commitment is terrible. The consistency, sorry, the camaraderie that we had is terrible. Like a bunch of strangers. All over the place. It's way too easy. Haaland. Well done, Martinez. I'd say Martinez is the only player on the pitch who looks anywhere near like he looked before the international break. Mark Rashford's first touch and passing are terrible. Finishing is good at best, says Nickett. Does his pace really justify his inclusion? The precision in our passing isn't good enough. Too many mistakes, says Kizza. But we look nervous. We look panicked, which is really weird from Manchester United. We've got time, Mark. We have got time, team, but the problem is we deserve to be about 2-0 down. The game should be over. Man City have had the chances to kill us off. The worst part is that what England could look like with Grealish and Foden. Yeah, well, Southgate's crap, isn't it? We know that. That's from Gates. Thank you very much. We look intimidated by City. Nothing is fluent, says Jason. Well, Man City have played the perfect game. I mean, even Eriksen's having a crap game. I love Eriksen, but again, it's just another wasted ball. It's not just McTominay, Delo. It's Bruno, it's Rashford, it's Eriksen, Malacia, Sancho. The passing is just absolutely dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. For a man, it's been a joke. You know it's bad when the Sky commentators are criticising McTominay's passing. We're looking to be 1-0 down, says Emily. Oh, they've got a corner here. Fred's got a better first touch than Rashford, says Lee. I mean, I would be considering a sub. You can make 5 subs. I know it's weird when you make subs before half-time, but I would be considering it. It's like there's an inevitability to Man City scoring next. Why would you not change it? I'm scared for the possession stats to start coming out. Rashford gives that away, hands on his knees, then walks. Not one bit of effort to sprint back. Well, no, Malacia has been booked because of Rashford. That lazy pass means Malacia has to make a foul and take a yellow card. There's no credibility coming out of this game for United at the moment. We've got an hour to turn this around, but there's zero credibility. It's been an embarrassing performance, let's be honest. We just look, it's like somebody's put something in the water. We just look completely jaded. We look completely lost. Martinez was the only player that looked fired up pre-game. And funnily enough, Dale, he's the only player on the pitch who looks like he's playing well. Would you blow the whistle and take a 1-0? Well, I would probably, but you know, you're never going to take a loss. I'm not going to take it, but I don't know. I don't know whether it will get any better than 1-0. I think there's every chance it could get worse. What would you change? Says Ray. I'd take Rashford off or put him on the wing. I'd get Martial on if he's fit. I mean, you know, we've not mentioned Anthony. I forgot he was a Man United player. Yeah, we talk about Anthony. He's been absolutely dreadful. Invisible man. Just doesn't look anywhere near up to the pace of the Premier League, does he? Job says it's the defence taking the brunt of this, and let's be honest, it's the midfield that are losing the battle. Oh yeah, 100%. 100%. Every chance Man City have had has been from midfield runners. They're interchanging. Bernardo Silva, Foden, Grealish, De Bruyne, they're changing all the time. Gundogan's breaking beyond ad. Even Gundogan's getting into the box. Another chance there, De Bruyne with the shot. And Grealish has got the perfect game now because Deleu's on a yellow card. So Deleu just can't commit. Like, I don't know what we've got on the bench fullback-wise, but Malacia's on a yellow card as well. We're screwed. Grealish is going to have a good game because whoever he plays at right back, he can have him on toast. This is the reason McTominay will never be United quality in good form, but can't make a pass to a red shirt. Not hating, he's just not good enough, says Minnie. No, you know, ultimately, I think everybody knew McTominay would end up on the bench at some point, and today has probably shown why you've got to start Casemiro because there's a difference. There's a very, very big difference. Bit of possession for Man United. The way United are going right now, this is going to be a demolition job, says Daniel Woods. Liverpool on my weekend ruiners again. Don't know how Scooby-Doo is managing to start, says Clem. Here's Anthony. Whips a cross in. Terrible. Why are people shocked we're 1-0 down? Rollercoaster season is expected. Lower expectations, says Alexander. I don't. Be nice to see Anthony and Sancho track back a bit, says Robert McCormack. I don't think anybody said that we couldn't lose this game. I just think that Casemiro's there with his head in his hands. I just think that it's... the level is abysmal. Maria says it perfectly well. I don't think anybody's bothered about Man United losing this game apart from the fact that we lose it. But if you lose it in the right way, that would be... well, Ben Foster's just said to me, mate, this looks like it's a pre-season friendly for them. 5-0 this could be. Exactly. Exactly. That's the thing that's disappointing, and Ben's exactly correct. It's the approach to the game. It's the lack of concentration. It's the lethargy. It's the lack of cohesion. It's the waste when we get the ball. Everything United are doing is wrong. I never thought I could see a combination of everything being wrong. And we're seeing it here. Jack Grealish into the box. There's a Man United player down. Good block by Martinez. Good block again. There's a Manchester United player down, and Oliver is playing on. I cannot believe Michael Oliver is playing on. And then he blows the whistle. No, he doesn't. He's still playing on. What is he on with? Who is this ref? Who is this ref? He's absolutely atrocious. He's got no idea, has he? It's Varane who's gone down. Oh, God, no. Not Varane. Oh, God, it's bad to worse. It's bad to worse. If you collected all the bad things you thought could happen with this game, we're basically there. We're only 10 subscribers away from 487,000, so please do subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. Thanks for tuning in. It don't look good for Varane here. Oh, it's like everything's going wrong here. Oh, the shot has hit Varane's foot and bent it back. I'm hoping he's all right. We need him to stay on. We can't afford Lindelof on. Maguire's not fit. All attention should be put onto the Glazers after this, as Ewan McKenzie. I think he's going to be all right. God, we don't need to lose Varane. McTominay is the worst passer of the ball that I've ever seen. London is red, and I hope Manchester is good. Is too, says Austin. Good cross into the box. Off the line.